Hi, I'm Lisa Marie Mangelli, and I'm the Psychic Singer. I've come here today to answer some of the more frequently asked questions and hopefully to get to know you a little better. People are always asking me how I know I'm psychic. To be truthful with you, I was born psychic, if you can be born psychic. I don't know of being anything else. I have been able to see the future and the past my whole life. As a child, it was more with feelings, and then as I grew older, I would say up from about 10 years old, I started to see pictures. I always heard voices, even from the age of about 5. And yeah, it was pretty scary sometimes because to understand myself wasn't easy. I dreamed a lot. I was a dreamer. Many of my dreams were prophetic. This sort of haunted me, if you will, because into my teenage years, because when you're a teenager, you want to be like everybody else. And of course I wasn't. But it took me a while, I think way into my 30s, to actually understand what it was for. And I met a really wonderful lady named Judy Wrights, and she taught me that. She taught me what it was for, to help other people. And this last 10 years exclusively, that is what I've done. I've helped other people with my psychic gift and my ability to counsel, life guidance counsel. You might want to know why the site is called The Psychic Singer. It's because when I was about 6, I discovered I had a musical talent. I could sing, and I made it my first career. I love to sing, and I was a professional singer for about 30 years. Now there's another question here that is frequently asked, and excuse me if I'm referring to my notes. When I'm reading for somebody, when I am in session with somebody, what are some of the things I see? Well, actually, when I'm in session with somebody, what I see is what is important to that person at the time. Sometimes a person will come with me with one question, and then something entirely different will come out in the session. And that's because at that moment, the guides and spirit, the angels, have another message that is actually more important. And sometimes it very much ties in with the person's question, but it ties in sort of a convoluted way. And actually, it helps that person more because the question they came to me with was sort of, what would one call it? Not a tangible, not a tangible thing that we could actually work into reality. And what happens is the answer is something that they can actually work with and move on with to help them solve that problem. Let's see here. Now, some people want to know how I can connect over the phone or via email, and I'll be doing Skype readings, and people want to know. The truth is, once you have connected to that entity, that energy, it doesn't matter if you're on the phone or you're doing your questions by email. Once you feel that person's energy, and I always take the numbers and the name, which guides me right to the person and their problem, and it's just like the top of my head opens up, and it flows. Actually, it just flows. I don't have a problem. And I've helped a lot of people via letter and telephone. And some of my clients I helped with the telephone, and I didn't meet them for years. And then afterwards, sometimes 3-4 years, and then only afterwards would I meet them. And it was quite a nice surprise, yeah. Now, so a lot of people they ask me, do I believe in God? Of course, I believe in God. Absolutely, without a doubt. God is my rock. Without God, I've had a difficult life, even though I don't show it. It's been hard sometimes, and without God, I would never have survived it. I believe in God and my angels. They assist me. I have seen angels. They're beautiful. That was a privilege in some of my darkest hours. I remember I was in Hamburg once and things were going very, very wrong for me. And I wasn't eating meat or drinking any wine or anything. And I was very clear. And I was sitting on my bed and I was crying because I felt so alone. And I looked up and I saw my angels. And that has really been one of the most wonderful memories of my life. And yes, I believe in God. Yes, I believe in angels. Absolutely. There's always a question of religion. People ask me what I think about religion. Look, religion definitely has its place. It gives people a foundation. It gives them a path to walk. I think we can get into too much judgment with religion. And I think that needs to be looked at and remedied, to be honest with you. But religion definitely has its place. And I'm happy if a person goes to church or synagogue or mosque. That's very, very important. Especially today, because we have a time going right now. We're in times right now where it's difficult. A lot of people don't believe in God. Most people believe in money. Okay, you need money, you have to have it. But a lot of people, that's really all they believe in. And I think church is a good thing, and to remember that God is there, and to treat one another the way we want to be treated. I think that's very, very important, and that's what church teaches us, you know. Well, listen, thank you very much for your time. It's been wonderful to spend time with you, and God bless you, and sending lots of love, and of course, light. I'm Lisa Marie. Bye-bye.